Hi again and welcome to New England Classic Car. What we have for auction this time is a 1946 Plymouth two-door businessman coupe. It's a three-seater. It's a front seat only, nothing in the back. Nicely done inside. Look the pictures over. It's got a Chevy V8 engine in it that we put in, Chevy transmission we put in, drive shaft that we put in. It's a great daily driver, but it is a project. And what I mean by that is you can't fly in from Oklahoma and drive this thing to Oregon because I've driven it up and down the road like 3 or 4 times. It's as far as I've driven it. We will drive it more this week, but we've got a couple of nice days. We want to get the auction on and running. Tomorrow I'll be putting a new electric fuel pump on it. If you watch the video, you'll notice I ran out of gas as I'm pulling in the driveway. So I just flushed the tank out again this morning. I have a brand new fuel pump, electric fuel pump we bought to put in it. The headlights work, brake lights work, directionals work, the heater works in the car. It's a disc brake car. It's a Camaro subframe, newer Camaro. When I mean newer, I mean 72. The steering box is in front of the A-frame. 72 Camaro subframe, Camaro rear end in it. It has air shocks in the back. Has brand new rims and tires. New. This car was done 15 years ago. We didn't paint it. This isn't our choice of colors. I think it's a neat, old, nostalgic hot rod that I wouldn't do a thing to it. It's got some blems in it. It's got some scratches in it. It's got some chips in it. It shows its age very nicely. It's like a fine wine. It's a very nostalgic looking car. You roll into a cruise night and it takes people back to the 80s, the 70s. This is what they look like. Flame job is outlined in electric blue. It's a nice green color. Trunk is all done. The trunk is held down with a magnet. It's a magnet. When you pull it down, there's a magnet, grabs the base of the car, keeps the trunk down. Gas cap is the same way. It's a magnet system, holds the gas cap down. Uncut dashboard. All original dashboard, original steering wheel. It looks beautiful as far as the dash and the steering wheel go. There is no rust or rot on the frame or the floors of the car. It's all been done, and it's been done very nicely. I started to undercoat it, and I stopped. I didn't want anybody to think I'm hiding anything. You can look under there. If you buy the car, look under it, or come and look at it, and you'll see it's just a nice job. I didn't want to bury it with undercoating and have everybody think we're hiding something. It's very nicely done for being done 15 years ago. Glass is nice. It's all tinted all around. There's a crack in the passenger's window. It is flat glass, but there's a crack in it. It's an easy fix. Windows go up and down nicely. It's got a nice, comfortable bench seat in it. It has headers, electronic ignition, brand new Edelbrock 600 carburetor, new wires, new cap, new rotor, new plugs, new cherry bomb mufflers, straight pipes out of the mufflers. The brakes work great. It's power disc brake system. All the brakes work great. The wipers do not work. It needs a little attention. The wipers do not work. There's no antenna. It had a nice stereo system in it. They took it all out of the car. So there's no antenna. There's a hole. You can see where the antenna was. I don't know what's going on with the radiator. I might have to change the radiator. I'm not sure. But I'll look into that tomorrow. She ran very nicely for me. And it ran on bad gas today. Up and down the street today, that was bad gas. We've since then flushed the system. It's got 7 gallons of clean gas in it. A gas inhibitor is in it. And we cleaned all the lines. And boy, she seems to run really good. She seems to start first click of the key. She's just better. Now, just to show you that I ran out of gas and I'm going to my driveway. It's running much better. And again, I'll be driving it over the next couple of days, getting more bugs out of it. Listen, I don't... Again, we don't have to get rich. We have to pay the bills. This car is under $10,000. You know, all these hot rods are $10,000, $15,000, $12,000. This car is under $10,000, and it's pretty well under $10,000. It's a great driver. It's a great father and son project. It's a great nostalgic hot rod. Get in it and go. I'll work as many of the bugs out of it as I can before it leaves. But I call all these cars projects. Will it make it to Oregon? I don't know. Will it make it to Texas? Who the hell knows? I don't know if it'll make it out of my driveway, and that's why we drive them to try and get all the bugs out. So, project, very nice project, running diving project. As far as the body stuff goes, it's got a few blems. I wouldn't touch a thing. It's got that nostalgic look. Rims and tires, mint. Shocks, fine. Undercarriage, fine. What I'm talking about is it needs to be driven. It's been sitting for 15 years. We're going to drive it a little bit more, get the bugs out of it, get the engine purring, make sure the radiator's clean. All those kind of things are what I'm going to do in the next couple of days. So we're running the auction now because we've got good weather. Who knows in Mass what we'll have tomorrow. So, 46 Plymouth, 2-door, business van coupe. Fine looking car, fun car, but a project car. Inexpensive. They say everything's inexpensive. This ain't fast and loud. We don't got to get rich, but we got to pay the bills. We can't lose. So, let me know what you think. Give me a call. Any questions? Anything we can help you with, we will. If you lived close, if you were a couple towns over, you could drive it. I just, you know, people call me, can I drive it to Texas? I don't know. Can you? I don't know. And I'm not guaranteeing you can drive anything to Texas. Let me know what you think. Gotta go. Bye-bye.